So very excited to be there today, and obviously we're going to talk about grow. But I would like to take the conversation from a different perspective, right? Not from the technology perspective, from the money perspective, but from the people perspective. Right. So I guess we all know that we are here to discover what is next from a technology perspective, to bring some new idea, and obviously also to get more money, right, to fund R&D and develop and grow. But I think that we would agree that there's a lot of ingredient for the business success, and specifically when it comes to grow. And the ingredient I would like to talk through today is the people. And why is that? Because at the end of the day, business success is around people, right? Whether it is your engineer, the developer, your salespeople, and it's about talent, right? So we need also to consider talent in a growth strategy. If you want to achieve this leadership on the market, you need to think about the people. So when we talk about people, what that means from a company organization perspective, it means HR, human resources. So I guess there's not a lot of HR leader here in the room, so I'm going to be kind of straightforward and try to oversimplify a little bit. But when you talk about HR, generally, you hear a lot of things. Now, what HR means for you, it's a bunch of stuff where people say, okay, it's administrative stuff, we need to do it, it's a kind of administrative burden. We just don't have the choice, right? We need to go through it because it's all about people, but it's not that much strategic. And that's where I think most of the business fail to understand the things. Because if I oversimplify, I would say HR is about people, logistic. It's just operational people, right? Making sure that your organization is grow ready along the way. And if you are not ready from a people perspective, you can have all the money you need, you can have the best technology, you're going to shortfall, right, from a growth perspective. So from a global operation perspective, you really need to do everything to take care and make sure that you have a people-ready organization for today, but more importantly for tomorrow. Because when you're going to design your business growth plan, if you don't incorporate as an ingredient and a strategic ingredient the people, the talent, you're going to face some issue. And of course, you're going to be able to solve the issue along the way. That's not a question. But the question is, what is going to be the impact on your business, on your ability to execute on your growth strategy? Well, the impact, it could be as simple as be the leader or just the follower, doing great or just doing okay from the growth. So talent is there, and that's why it's important to get talent at the top of your mind in your growth plan. Now, I think we will all agree that business growth is kind of a race, right? Again, it's a race. There's so much competition out there. Whether you want to reduce your go-to-market time and cost effort, you want to, or you have a new technology, you want to be the first, you want to invest, you want to go faster, or you want to catch up with the competition, or stay ahead of the game, you have to go fast. And in order to go fast, you need to have the right people. So the message here is very clear. Think about HR operation. Get your organization ready to support your talent, right, along the way. And act now. Don't wait, the moment where you're going to figure out the challenge. You're going to face the challenge, and you think, okay, you think through that. You're going to be in a kind of rush and panic mode. What in I do to fix those issues? It's kind of too late, because you're going to find some solution again, but you are losing time, you are losing money, you are losing business efficiency. So how to do that? I would like to share with you, 4 elements. So the first one, from a strategy perspective, obviously, get HR operation at the core of your strategy. While you design your business expansion plan, while you design a strategic plan, while you design your founding, incorporate HR operation as a key business enabler. Because it's about your people. It's just about your people. So if you don't take all the action to get your people ready, and we know that the competition is fierce here, the talent are all over the place, receiving some good propositions. So you need to attract, you need to keep your talent and be ready. So you need to incorporate this as part of your initial business strategy. And the second aspect is that expect challenge, because challenge happen, it's all the time. Every day we have challenge, we have difficulty. So it's not about, am I going to have challenge? Yes, of course. The question is, are you prepared are you equipped to deal with those challenges? Is your organization grow ready, or are you just going to say, okay, we're going to fix the problem when you're going to face the problem, right? And as you expand across multiple geographies, it's going to increase the complexity of the organization, and the efficiency of your action is going to take some more time to see the results. So be ready from the get-go. Trying to anticipate the known challenge is a way for you to enable the business grow easier. The second element I would like to share is about process, right? You don't want to let your people, by themselves, whether you're organized by business unit, by product line, by geography, your leader, they're going to fill the gap that you are letting to them. If you don't design HR process, from the get-go, if you don't equip your team, if you don't give them the best practices, they're going to reinvent the wheel, as simple as that. And you're going to end with an organization that is not consistent at all across the board. And from the workforce management perspective, you're going to have a lot of weakness. And this is going to slow down your business. And when you're going to realize that and would like to fix those issues, it's going to take a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of money to go backward. Meanwhile, your business will not grow as you would expect it to do. So definitely, it's really important to equip the people and design those processes. But it's a living organization. So make sure that your HR operations are very close to the business, and each time they're facing challenge, you can grab those challenges, transform those challenges in terms of solution to better empower your organization so that the next geography you're starting your business, you are stronger, even more ready, and quicker in the execution. The third element, I think, it goes without saying, right, even here, but it's not, apparently, it shouldn't be a question, but it is a question, basically. Leveraging the technology is something that, even more here, right, it shouldn't be a question. But the reality is that over my 25 years, in terms of the HR tech, what I've seen a lot of companies that say, okay, I invest massively on the technology for my core business, but for HR, well, that's not my priority. This is not important. We're going to see this later. So you end up with something that is completely inefficient, and you put yourself literally some hurdle on your way, for the developing your business. So get equipped from a technology perspective. But here, two things. Make sure that you don't do like a kind of big bang, right? You don't need that. Make sure you smartly pick up your technology, you smartly pick up something that align with your business growth, that align with your talent management needs, right? And make sure that you design this kind of technology roadmap along the way to support your growth strategy, so that it's not kind of an over-investment, it's not kind of a burden, but it's just a backbone that supports your organization, your people on the ground, and the growth you would like to achieve. The last point, coming back to people, and I think that's also something that some of you might not be very familiar with, so I'm going to give a little bit more detail here. So basically, in the grow aspect, you have different situations where you need to get your people on the ground very quickly, and you need to implement. So it could be, for example, in the talent war, you have located the right talent, and unfortunately, this talent is not in a geography where you are already in. Or you want to invest in a new market because you just get a new client or identify a new business opportunity. You need to get your people hitting the ground very quickly to grab this business opportunity. But you are not structured for that. You have not scale for that. You don't have legal entity. You just have nothing, right? Or you was just to taste the water in some market, investigate some market, and give it a try, but with limited investment just to see if it's the right moment to go in this market. And so having people on the ground in order to be able to test this market. So there is a solution that is called Employee of Record. And in this solution, if you pick up the right HR partner, the guy is going to take care of your people. The guy is going to take care of all the administrative stuff. So you don't have to set up your entity. You don't have to invest upfront in the market. You just have to work with the right HR partner. And for you, in a matter of weeks, sometimes in a matter of days, it will get your people hitting the ground up and running and be able to work on the business. So we talk about the strategy, we talk about the process, we talk about the technology, and we talk about the people. So it can sound like, oh, wow, it's a lot. Maybe some of you say, yeah, it's a lot to achieve. But it's not that much a lot. And I would like to wrap up by giving you good news. And the good news is that you are not by your own, right? You have a lot of people that can help you. And certainly some HR expert, some tech company like BIPO, this is our job to help you hit the ground very quickly. This is our job to help you structure and accelerate your business growth by better getting prepared from an organizational perspective to have your talent line up so that you have the right talent at the right time, doing the right thing in the right place. So we are a kind of one-stop shop HR technology and service partner, and we help organizations to design the business operation. We help organizations implement digitalization across the board to be very efficient, to scale fast, and to be consistent across the board. We help organizations to enter new market in a matter of few weeks, getting the people on the ground in 150 geographies across the board. And we've been very successful so far, helping more than 3,000 other companies, that would like to expand like you. So I think here you got the idea, you got the technology, you got the founding, and here also you have the HR partner that help you to really accelerate on your growth. I hope this was very interesting for you, and I'm here with my team. We have a booth there, so any question if you want to take further this conversation, see how we can help you further, happy to talk through that. Thank you for your attention.